Welcome to Launchpad Orange, a show from Houston fans to Houston fans.
All right, you ready? Your makeup? You got all the makeup done? Why are you drinking beer before the show?
I have to lubricate my instrument.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We ready or what? Let's go. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. We're here. We're happy. It was a fantastic win. One of the best live games I've been to as far as the emotions, the experience, the ups and downs, the roller coaster. It had it all. I'm still angry at the ref. Still angry at many things, but gosh, what a game! What a game! So, with that said, I guess we need to get started without any more delay.
Aquí está mi cerveza de la semana. Perfecto, vamos a probarla.
What do you got for us, Emilio?
We have...
Gosh, you're so horrible at this. You're supposed to wait a couple seconds.
Oh. No,
No.
it's supposed to be after. We do our thing and then we do the couple seconds.
Not because of the beer of the week.
And then we do the LPO Launchpad thing. All right. We have Blueberry Blonde by the Galveston Bay Brewing Company. I don't know. It just looked cool. It's got a mermaid. I mean, it's pretty cool.
And it's perfect for the match because we were wearing the blue kits.
Yeah, exactly.
Blueberry.
That's exactly why I did it. I was going to say because the mermaids were there supporting the Dynamo.
Somebody was there supporting the Dynamo. Let me tell you something. Blueberry Blonde.
It smells a little fruity. I don't know what I expected with blueberry.
Blueberry?
Yeah, but it's a
Sounds like
caught me a little off guard.
sounds like feet cheese, to be honest.
That's disgusting.
All right, let's see what we do.
Cheers
Cheers to the win.
Cheers.
Go Dynamo.
to the Dubs. To Portland failing. Okay.
Oh.
I both like it and don't like it simultaneously. I don't know what to feel about this.
Because it doesn't feel like beer, but it's beer. Like
Yeah.
you can taste beer.
But it's also not beer. The blueberry unbeers it.
But it's not even that. It's almost like a crossover between like a seltzer and a beer.
I feel like I'm drinking a breakfast smoothie or something. This feels like a...
This is like having a beer with blueberry pancakes at IHOP. That's what it is. Blueberry pancakes and beer.
I mean, the blueberry's there for sure.
Yeah.
Who knew mermaids liked
All right,
blueberry?
Galveston. Oh, we're not affiliated or sponsored
Yeah.
to whoever these people are. The Galveston beer, blueberry. I think they did all right. This
The
is
blueberry
a different
mermaids.
concept, but I like it. But
Yeah, it was better than the other fruit thing we had.
yeah,
No, not Clear Lake Shores. What did I say it was called? Oh, Galveston Bay Brewing.
Galveston Bay Brewing.
It's very cool. I like mermaids.
You guys are doing good, Galveston Bay Brewing. Not sponsored or affiliated.
Yeah, okay.
All right, good. And now we have the beer. We can get started.
T-minus 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, liftoff.
All right. Let's go. Welcome back. Let's get into the Dynamo beating the Portland Timbers, which, by the way, when they were in training, they looked like we were playing the Mexican national team. I thought we were going to be in trouble because there were going to be a bunch of green jerseys in the stands. That was
Yeah,
a
that's
weird,
true.
odd training jersey. It really looked like the Mexican national football team jersey.
Yeah, it did take a double take for me to realize what was going on at all.
But
Phil Neville and crew showed up and do what Phil Neville and crew do best.
lose?
Yeah, woo!
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. All right, well, let's get started with who. Okay, let's get started without even the summary of the game. Who is after this wonderful win, very stressful win, Well, we'll start with the positive. Who was your player of the match?
For me, it's Matty.
Matty Bogusz.
For me, it's Matty Bogusz. Or Bogusz. I mean, we've been saying it week after week. He fits in a little bit better to the scheme. He is showcasing more and more what he brings as an individual and where he fits in as a member of the attacking line, and as a team in general as well, right? Like the midfield and the defensive presence. And I mean, that just came in this match for me. Like, it really showed out for me. He was everywhere. Yeah, I mean, and that last goal, I mean, need I say more? That was just...
Carajo, what a goal.
Yeah, I mean, that was... He had several moments throughout the match where it was a multi-coverage, and they were sticking their feet in there, and the ball was lost, but he showcased his talent. The recovery was immediate.
Yeah.
I mean, the quickness and feet to pull the ball in and move it out was just fantastic, which is what he used for the goal. And I mean, that goal he wasn't going to. That goal. What are you supposed to do there?
What a freaking goal!
Yeah,
I mean,
what are you supposed to do?
But
there?
if you were in the stadium, it was just something special. It was just, I don't know. I mean, I may have had some beers plus the euphoria of the moment.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I felt that stadium just get that crazy. It
erupted.
There was, I mean, there's usually some people around us that just don't say much. And they were going nuts. They were going crazy. It was just everybody was hugging, yelling.
Yeah, it was
cursing. It was just
celebratory cursing, though.
Celebratory cursing.
Yeah.
There was some. There's some like I don't even know who these people are. There's like some business people that kind of sit up a little to the top of us, and they're always just kind of so serious and. Man, they were up.
Yeah,
it was like they were like, what the? It was just one of those sport moments, right? Regardless of whether you are a Dynamo fan or not, it's just one of those sport moments. You're like, and watching the MLS English announcers later, like even she was like, my gosh, I love this game. It was just such a, it really was such a perfect goal at the perfect moment. It was so dramatic.
Yeah.
When he first got, like I think everybody took a quarter of a second to take a go. No.
Yeah. When he cut back.
Yeah, when he cut back.
I was one of those where I was like,
Oh, we had it, and then we done, and then he just rips that.
He said, what?
Sorry. He just rips that. Sorry, you're gonna have to cut that. You're gonna have to duck me.
Yeah, I mean, that was.
Way to go. Okay, well, that's good. That's a good choice.
Yeah, Matty is my guy.
And I think he was a Dynamo man of the match at the stadium, like the.
He was the guy holding the flag at the end
with the
with
little rodeo hat. Yeah. So that's a good choice.
Who's yours?
This was tough for me.
There's a couple that I would accept as well.
Yeah. Well, this one was tough for me because I really in my mind feel that I need to give it to one person, but this other person
Guilherme. We all know it's Guilherme. That first name, we know it's Guilherme.
It's the Guilherme love affair.
Oh my lord.
Guilherme, you my boy, Blue.
Oh my
You my
goodness.
boy. Oh, Blueberry.
Blueberry. True. Well, that's what it was for.
But as good as Guilherme was, and as deserving as Guilherme is of game of the match in this game, because he was everywhere.
Are we going with the guy I think you're going with?
007, baby.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that guy.
Hell yeah. I mean,
let me tell you.
Outstanding. But it's just match
all of you
after match.
haters out there, it's mainly in the national media. I know you don't watch me, so whatever. But all of you haters, you guys just don't know what the you're talking about. Oh, excuse me. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. This dude brings it. He brings it to play. He is there from second one to the last very second, and he leaves everything there.
Yeah. Doesn't close his eyes, puts his face in front of the ball.
It's just insane. They could have tied twice.
Yep.
I mean, we were down to 10. We were trying to score, and I mean, he was just on it. he was. I mean, everybody. Look. Collectively, we did really well.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah.
I mean, the Argentinian kid, Roche. It's weird because it's just like Roche, but it's pronounced Roche. Agustin, he did pretty good. Freaking Linger putting his head out there and just. I mean, it was fantastic. But I think
Holmes
Bond.
performed well too.
Yeah, Holmes.
Yeah.
But I think Bond, for me, takes man of the match in this. When he was, I thought he was fantastic. He did a couple things that were out of his world. That save in the first half, where he was full stretch. He was with the header, full stretch up at the corner. Oh my gosh, it was insane. That could have been 1-0 early, probably 10 minutes in.
The one that caught me was the one that happened a few minutes after, where he stops him in the bottom, and then they rebound, and he moves in to close it.
Yeah.
I just don't understand the hate. I don't understand the hate.
Yeah.
A resilient guy, really goes out. The moment he makes a save, immediately rebounds, gets up, and goes for the next one, right? Even if there isn't a next one, just no quit, full tilt. Yeah, those two would be my other. I can understand the conversation. For me, I'm gonna hold with Maddie, but Guilherme and Bond make sense for me.
Yeah,
I could definitely not just understand, but I can concede to the argument of either of those two.
Guilherme was everywhere, all game long.
Guilherme was everywhere.
All game long. Defense, offense. I mean, so aggressive. Like he collapses every defense. Yeah. It's that shot that Ponce had. Well, actually, before we go any further, we were selected. Okay.
Yeah.
Game of the match. All right. So after last game, 3 games in, who's in the hot seat?
Ponce.
Damn. I guess I said Ponce. So
it's Ponce though. I mean, yeah.
Why?
It's just like, I understand that he's coming off of the injury. I get that. But he's my 9, right? At some point, I do need to see numbers on the board. We're a month into this already. We're not really getting close either. It's not just that we're not... Like, it'd be different if he had 12 shots. He doesn't, right? Yeah, and sure, and I love what he does, and he presses that line. He really makes those center backs question themselves, and he breaks that defensive line, giving the onside very often. A lot of unnoticed things happen thanks to him being a pest, where the guys on the outside can run in. I get that, and I love that about him. But those are bonuses. Those are supposed to be bonuses. They're supposed to be add-ons. Ultimately, I either need you to have numbers on the board for your own name, or at least increase the assists. At the very least, that's what I expect. And I'm just not seeing it. It's been way too long. Yeah. It's been way too long. And it's not just this season. I love Ponce, but I need more, brother. I mean, the injury at some point, that excuse just... Then why did you play? Right? We have people that could take that position. Maybe not specifically a 9. You move Guilherme up. You can bring wings in. It's just... I don't know. I think it's not about... I don't think we're anywhere to the point where we need to reassess or whatever. It's just like, hey, guys, we need to start... I mean, what's going on here? I've run out of excuses. I'm definitely at the point where I have no excuses anymore. That's my hot seat guy right now. I can see that. Him and the pros. The freaking refs are a disaster.
They're not in the hot seat. Nobody's going to do anything.
A disaster.
No, I get it. I like the work that he does. I like the resilience that he shows. I like that he's there opening spaces, right? So he does allow Guilherme to make moves. He does allow Maddie, well, especially his last game, because Maddie was very active, especially on that right.
Yeah.
I mean, Maddie was playing in those spaces. You could see it. Like, the last few games we just saw glimpses.
Yeah.
This time he was like...
Yeah.
He was moving in these spaces, and it was dangerous.
He made him his.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are the things he does that are quiet. That you don't really notice unless you have that vision.
Shot.
Yeah,
that he had. I know it's one shot, but damn, when you're not producing, and when you're a 9, and when your guy does, hell of a play, working his ass off, and then he puts the ball
In your feet.
at your feet as you in stride.
In the box.
Okay,
The defender's not in front of you.
Okay, is it 100% a goal? No, but goddamn, but damn,
It's like we said, at least make him jump for it.
make the goalie stretch.
Make him nervous. Make him nervous. Make him work for the
Don't.
block.
Why is that shot off the mark completely? You're in front of goal. You're in hind. This is literally what we brought you here for, Ponce. Even though he does do some work that is very good for the team,
Yeah.
some of these things just need to fall into place, or it's a problem, right?
Yeah, agreed.
Because then why are these guys working so hard if when you like you can excuse.
Especially for what you're paying him. Right?
Yeah.
That's another factor. It's like, man.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. You can excuse some of the younger guys, or even the linger that comes in and he just screws up.
If I'm paying him $800,000, okay.
Yeah, okay. All
right.
You get what you get sometimes,
but
right?
2.5? Nah, brother.
No, yeah.
At some point, it's
much
enough.
So I think
He's my man on the hot seat.
I was hoping that bringing more talent in the front was going to allow him to shine, but what I've seen in 3 games has been that you're getting to compare, and I don't know that
It looks good.
he hasn't brought what he needs to bring.
Yeah. It's only been 3 games, and he's played like 1.5 of them. Fine, I guess, but I don't know. I'm just out of excuses at this point.
Yeah.
I did it all last season, and he had justifiable excuses last season. There's a
Yeah.
lot of things missing last season, and in spite of that, he put some numbers on the board. I'm just not seeing any numbers on the board right now.
No, I get it. All right, for me,
Stand up, dude.
for me, who's in a hot seat? I could go with Ponce.
Kamal Miller.
Yeah, Phil Neville.
Phil Neville.
Phil Neville, you are in the hot seat. I think he's used to it. Phil Neville lives in the hot seat. You know
That's a
what I
good
mean?
point.
The man
Since
goes
he,
from hot seat to hot seat.
yeah,
We're
since
okay.
he retired.
No, for me, okay, I'm going to get philosophic here.
Jeez. I don't think I've drank enough yet.
I think with what happened in that second half,
Okay.
who's in the hot seat is somebody that we don't know yet. Because I think what Hector Herrera showed that second half has to make Ben's decision making very hard as to how he can move things around. Hector Herrera he may be out of shape, and I don't know that he can play the full 90, right? He was kind of hurting a little bit toward the end of the 45, or at least what I saw.
He was stepping way harder.
But man, let me tell you, it's a huge difference. He was calming the game down. Some of the major things that I saw is Guilherme is very, very like nonstop, going. But you need to kind of settle it down. That way they can make the right runs. They can make it in the right position. Hector's presence there was night and day. Was he the best player of the second half? I don't think he was. But he brought something. He brought a discipline. He allowed the playmakers to get into the right positions. And it was weird. I mean, it was not weird. We've seen this, right? But we didn't have playmakers back then. But so he still has that skill. I don't know that if I'm Ben, I'm not sitting there thinking, how do I rearrange this? I don't know what it looks like, right? Because it's so complicated. But do I play without a Bogusz? Do I play?
Can't.
Well, you say that, but
Can't. You're paying him $11 million. He's not coming off.
who's he?
Bogusz. You just wasted.
I didn't
$11
mean
million.
Bogusz. I'm sorry.
Your
Damn
hot
it.
seat is Sammy. Is that what you mean?
Who's Sammy?
Samaseku.
Well, actually, I was meaning the Argentine.
Buzat?
Buzat, there you go. Do I play
No
that
way.
But he's not in a hot seat himself. I'm just saying,
That position.
positionally,
That position, you're saying.
Hector brings now all of a sudden. I think you need to do a double take as a coach and go.
Yeah, but
this
that's
team-
McGlynn then. because you
No,
can't.
but McLean was great.
I don't disagree. McGlynn was everywhere. I mean,
so I just
even the
created a
heat
mess
map.
for no reason. Really, I guess.
Well, this is our conversations every day. This is a good mess. Okay, but let's talk about that because you can't. This is why I'm saying that McGlynn is now the conversation because you can't have Hector and McGlynn minute one there because who's going to run that holding spot? McGlynn doesn't know how to do it yet. And what he does know how to do is not enough for a line of three.
So maybe we are back to Hector. I mean, I'm not Hector. Ponce.
You won't take him off, not for 2.5.
And this is one
And
half
his
a game.
defensive presence, the way he messes with that line.
But this is only half a game.
Of course.
But it was just a complete different offense from the setting up perspective. He freed up not only the the front guys to get in position. McGlynn was so much more comfortable all that second half. McGlynn was playing wherever the hell he felt like it.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. And he was taking charge. He was asking for the ball. He was giving fed. And Hector's always in the right position to actually feed off him.
But Jack was leaning towards the back position.
Which worked out fantastic.
Right,
I
but-
loved it. I loved it.
I mean, it's what led to the goal, I guess, ultimately, right? But minute one, I think that's a tough order. It's a tough call because I think Jack works in that position when they're tired on the other side. I don't think Jack has a skill set yet to manage a minute one full tank offense like that. It's just not there yet. It's not a knock on Jack. This is a new role, and now we've changed his role again because Buzat has a red, because Artur is hurt. We gave him a further back position. I mean, Sammy tried to help. And I think he did a fine enough job. I think he was a very serviceable opposition to McGlynn, but you could definitely tell the second Hector took the field, not just the instruction, because Hector has the attitude of, I couldn't care less what you're telling me, Ben. I'm going to play my game. That wasn't what I saw this game. Ben said, you're going to stay up above that line. And he said, okay. And he stayed above that line. And then at some point he said, buddy, I need you to drop down. And he said, oh, you want me to? And then he moved down and he never went back up. He doesn't have the legs to really eat the midfield the way he used to.
He can't do box to box anymore.
And so
I don't think he can.
my concern is,
Maybe he gets better.
I don't think McGlynn has the legs to Artur for Hector. That's what you need. And Buzat,
Man, I should have looked
does
this
that.
up. The sprint I saw McGlynn do in this game is the fastest I've seen McGlynn.
He's been clearly working on it though.
I mean, it was anyway.
Because he also dropped his head on the run too.
I don't know. I think, to be honest,
it is something worth considering.
The second half of yesterday's game, today's Sunday when we taped this, but it's something we've been missing the last two games. It's that because then you're relying on Guilherme to cause chaos up there.
Yeah.
You still have that. You will always have that because he will do.
Yeah.
Guilherme, is, you can tell, is that kind of player. He's just going to do what. He's the kind of player who's going to do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
And Ben, I mean, I don't know how many times I saw Ben yelling at him and whatever it is, and I think he goes, whatever,
Yeah.
coach. I
don't speak English, bro. Whatever.
No hablo inglés, my friend.
Yeah.
No falo inglés.
Serio, Ben? I think it would be awesome to see Hector with Ponce again with these guys up front.
But you don't. But I don't know that. Now that I think about it, I don't know that you can do Hector and Ponce because then who do you? That means you got to give up somebody in the defensive midfield.
Yeah, and Boozy comes back next week, so.
Yeah, I mean, so maybe so. I did not answer my own question. I don't know who's in the hot seat.
It's just
I just created a big old clusterfuck here.
But also, I think the thought is you don't want to give Hector minute one time. You want Hector with a team that's already a little weathered, where in FIFA terms, where the stamina bar is a little bit lower than where it was.
I just think he made a huge difference.
I agree, but.
And he made a huge difference because of the players he had in front of him. I really, really enjoyed seeing this interaction. Now, there's some...
You're giving up a lot of stuff with him, though. Especially on Ben's scheme. He's no longer a guy that's going to be a defensive presence. And that is number one on Ben's book of characteristics we need on a player. Hector's not that guy anymore. Hector is our Messi. Whenever there was, that's not true, but in the majority of instances where there was a requirement in coming back for a defensive push or presence at least to be applied, he was walking.
Yeah, and that's true. I did see him walk a couple times, even.
But they were tactical
forward.
walks. You could tell.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm just not going to burn it here because I'm going to push it out in a minute.
Yeah. So.
But that shows
that's
you
the
where
problem.
he is, right?
But then I guess it shows you're missing a piece to be a really good team.
Yeah.
Because the way the team looked in that second half, and I don't mean just because aggressive and because you have guys that can make differences, but it was just a lot more organized. We were holding the ball. We were in control a lot more of the time. I mean, sometimes we were not.
But that's the thing, right? We're missing the middle. We have no presence in the middle anymore.
Yeah.
Bouzad gave us some.
And it freed McGlynn. Like I felt McGlynn I saw McGlynn way more comfortable in way different positions.
And
like I saw him way up, come down. And actually, we were looking at the maps. McGlynn's heat map is all over.
That was the most
everywhere,
one,
everywhere, up, down, left, right, everywhere. And that's fantastic. I mean, it's good to see that kid can put a pass in if he gets comfortable.
Yeah, in a couple years, if he keeps this up, he'll be dangerous.
Yeah,
he's already got the legs for it. I'm excited for it. I mean, yes, it's what we've been talking about for a while, though. The midfield is always the question, right? I think the initial thought was Artur, McGlynn / Bouzat to cover either of them, unless he really showed himself in the. But right now with Artur's injury, it's just Bouzat, McGlynn.
Yeah.
I think you lose way too much. Again, from minute one, right? You lose too much bringing Hector in because these guys are fresh in the tank, and Hector can't help you. He can help you every once in a while. He can't help you in every run, and these guys have every run the first 45 minutes, right? It's just not. I think you lose too much with Hector in the first 45.
I don't know. We'll see. 45. We'll see what he does. I don't know that he is. Oh, okay. Well, this is actually perfect lead in to Ben. And is this a different Ben we're seeing? Are we seeing a different Ben this season?
This is awesome. I think we kind of have to stop collectively as a Dynamo fan base. We need to stop making the joke of we won't make subs until minute 87. Because a lot of these subs, you could tell they were already thoughts. They were already ideas that were formulated. That 45-minute one, when I saw it happen, I was like, oh shit, this was planned. We had prepped for this during training in their week. That's not a Ben thing. Ben is like, I don't give a shit. Ben of old was like, I don't care, dude. You're going to run till 70.
But what Ben said in the presser is, he said he was going to take Ponce out anyways because of health concerns.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the 45 minutes.
But I think his initial idea was going to be maybe just bring somebody like a Linger. But then the adjustment was Hector. Like I think he just saw how we were just.
Hector was a great move.
Yeah,
Hector was a great move because we talked about it when we bumped into each other at the halftime. I walked up and I was like, "It's got to be Linger, right? It would have to be Linger. Maybe move Guilherme up or Bogusz up, or maybe move him over and then Linger runs the wing. I don't know, but it's got to be Linger." And then it wasn't Linger. I was like, "Whoa, all right."
Wait, what are you talking about?
At the half. When Ponce came out, I thought it was going to be Linger.
Linger was going to come in.
Was gonna come in.
And I think that was okay. Yes. And I think that was move. Ben's original thought.
But then it was just, you could tell he pivoted. It was like, no, you know what's going to benefit more? Threw Hector out there. I thought it was a great move.
Yeah. And then he made a couple moves at like the 70th minute.
Yeah.
65.
Well, Linger comes in at that point. Yeah. Rausch comes in at that point. We almost brought Negri in. I would have liked to be a full
Negri was already full.
All three of them were full kit. I would have liked to be part of a fly on the wall to hear because there was a lot of put it on, take it off, put it on, sit down, stand up, you get up, you're coming, you're not.
Because even Linger first was kitted out, and then he was getting instructions, and then they sat him
and then they brought Rausch and Negri, and then they sat Negri, and then they were like playing around. So there was clearly a lot of they were using Hendrickson up top. There was a lot of analysis there, which was, that's... Yeah,
Hendrickson, we saw him up top. Yeah, he was there with the other assistant coach.
At least from the outside. Ben's thing was always, we're not subbing until past 80. And the subs that are happening are predetermined, and that's it. That's it. We're only making for
I liked it.
worst case.
I
thought it was
think he
fantastic.
made great.
I thought it was
I
fantastic.
think with what he had there, he brought the right people in.
Agreed.
But let's talk about this kid real quick. Do you think what's his name? I don't know why I can't pronounce his name. Nick
Markanich?
Markic.
I don't know. I'm gonna keep going with Markanich.
Anyway.
Nicky boy.
Yeah, Nicky boy.
With the red card.
Do you think he is in the hot seat?
I die on the hill. It was not a red card. It's bullshit. That freaking stupid goalie face butted his boots. We should bring him up on charges for damaging Dynamo property. I don't know. I mean, I want to say no, but yeah, probably. I think this hurts his chances.
I just think it just
pretty drastically. All jokes aside, I think you're right when you said like that was just a childish mistake.
like why step in? Why follow through? Why step in?
I mean,
at
this age,
Yeah.
pull your leg back.
yeah.
And
Or at least try. Or at least try.
Yeah, make it look like there's
Yeah,
effort.
but
Don't just
when you look at the
correct,
replays
lock the knee in, tighten the
and
ankle.
step through,
Yeah, I mean,
like you tell he literally stepped on the guy's face.
good. That dude. And I'm glad Neville's so stubborn
That he's kept
and
him
let
there.
that freaking goalie stay there, because he looked confused. I mean, that dude doesn't even know the game ended.
Yeah. It was, a lot of people had a lot of hopes for this kid. I don't know that I ever bought into the hype yet. I mean, I know he scored a bunch of preseason goals. But
Yeah, but it's against
whatever. Yeah. So, but
second halves.
But I do wonder. This is a. I don't know. Everybody makes mistakes, but it seems like a stupid youthful mistake. Like you can't be doing that, right? I mean, it's just.
It may be a cultural thing, though.
I don't know what that means.
I was thinking about it.
Are you trying to be racist here in the middle of the show?
I am, and I'm about to explain why. I was thinking about it earlier today. It may be a Dynamo cultural thing. We're 3 red cards in 3 games. I mean,
okay. Well, that's
I
a
know.
good thing to talk
I know
about.
it's not like 1 per game, but numbers wise, we're 3 and 3.
Oh, 1 per game. Well, there's something to talk about.
I mean, it's
look. I mean, I think out of the 3, only one.
No. 2 of. Oh, okay. Only one.
Only one was not.
Okay.
Should not have been a red card.
Yeah. The freaking Antonio one, which
Antonio, come on.
there's a series of foul language I have reserved for that.
Yeah,
ref.
that ref still holds a special place in my heart. In the dark part of my heart.
In the fundillo. But the other 2 were just
a wrong. It's a split second wrong decision.
It was anger. It was emotion. It was the kind of thing that as a player you usually you hold it you have it checked. And I was by no means a professional player, but you just train enough, and if the coach around you and the players around you match that energy, you don't let that stuff out. Yeah. Right? You don't let that stuff out.
That may show some discipline. Look, in the Busat, at least the Busat one, you can say.
I don't know that I dislike it.
Yeah, but at least the Busat one, you can say.
He got in the way of the goal.
He thought that this is the right decision, and he was wrong, but. There's at least some reasoning to try to think. Okay, let me just stop this guy from scoring.
The moment I saw,
but the Nick record, that is insane. That's insane. And when you
you're my boy Nick, you're my boy.
And then you see him, he's like, "What? What the fuck are you talking about?"
I agree. We were arguing mid-game. I was like, I didn't see nothing. I was rewatching the highlights on Apple. I was like, that dude headbutted Nick's bottom of his foot. No.
Nick was really pissed that his cleats were all bloodied. I mean, he's like, I gotta clean my cleats now, boys.
Well, I didn't realize it took like 7 minutes for them to put the replay in like different angles.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't see it. I kept telling you, I was like, this doesn't look like anything. From the very outside vantage, it looked like nothing, right? But then there's one where you see the knee lock for the step, and I was like, oh shit, okay. All right, dude.
Yeah.
That guy was already underneath you, man.
When I think the refs...
Because he could have just fallen.
So when I think the ref saw the follow through in the step, and his initial reaction was yellow, because he showed him the yellow.
Yeah, that yellow, bullshit call.
He showed him the yellow, and then he went back and he saw the gushing of blood that was coming out, which is kind of weird that he just changed to red just because of the blood. But I think he realized, oh damn, when he stepped, like he truly stepped.
Definitely the VAR was like, you pulled the wrong one. You pulled the wrong one, buddy.
Yeah. I don't
whatever.
know. Anyway, we were spending too much time on the stupid yellow red card, but
either way, the follow through seemed like I'm gonna get a card here.
yeah.
Let's just do the most damage you can. Which I love that. But I love that as a fan. But as someone that's really there to watch it, that's the wrong call, man.
But I don't
Now
love
I'm
that
man
as
down.
a fan. I completely
I'm
disagree
man
with
down.
you. Yeah, exactly. Because now you're a man down and you're trying to get, and actually up to that point for the last 10 minutes, we were up there.
Yeah, but
We were getting.
but did we win though?
We were getting multiple. I mean, you
But
cannot
tell him,
rely.
tell your boy. But did we
You cannot
win,
rely
dog?
every game on a bomb by McGlynn, which, by the way, beautiful.
What a pass!
Beautiful.
I mean,
That ball. I mean, that reminded me of a Tom Brady pass in football.
boo, Tom
I
Brady.
mean, that thing.
now that was
hit him in stride.
prime Ben Roethlisberger
was-
because it was so far.
Ben Roethlisberger.
I mean, it was from third
All right,
to
Marino
third.
then. Dan Marino.
Bob Grease.
Oh, jeez. Whatever. You just turned into the NFL right here.
Yeah, that's true. No, what a freaking division.
Yeah.
Bogusz just knew, he's like, he sees me, he's got to do this. He was right. Set him up. What a freaking pass. And then Matty just living rent-free in Bai's head, and Bai just eats all of the shit. Rolls around like he'd be like part of an earthquake or something.
No, did you see that replay?
No. Okay. Well, of course I saw the replays. I wasn't watching him, though.
So Tom is missing. I mean, I think he panicked.
Was he doing these?
No, he dove for the ball to hit it.
Freaking moron.
Like he literally, it was an intentional dive, and he tried to flick the ball.
I take it back. Going back to the original question, MVP of the match, bye. MVP of the match. I mean, what a stupid decision to make. God bless you for that, sir.
Out of all decisions, that was probably not the
What
greatest
a
idea.
terrible choice,
I
my
mean,
friend.
you just run with the guy. You just got to at least get in his way.
You know what? In their defense, the guys that came up to kind of try and like close Matty up, they did what they could.
They could do what they could.
I mean, they ran up to someone who had a severed arm with a Band-Aid, and we're like, we're here to make it work, I guess. And Matty,
they did good. I mean, they actually closed it. It's just that his cut. Once he cut, they just shot him.
Matty with the cold Polish blood just said,
Definitely cold.
however you say, I don't know, good night or whatever in Polish, but just freaking bam. Ah, what a freaking goal, man. That game, I think, is the reason why we watch soccer.
That game
Is that match,
what
right?
keeps coming your head.
What a cluster of emotions. I mean, I was yelling things, and I mean, I almost walked out at some point. Like, I was fuming. That penalty they didn't give us after they just gave it to them.
The scissor on.
Oh, that's right. There's
on
two
Guilherme.
penalties they didn't give us.
Well, which one? Oh, the handball.
The freaking
Yeah,
What
the
are we
handball,
talking
yeah.
about, guys?
I mean, at least that one you could see because there's their argument about as long as he's not making it in a natural position or whatever. But he hit his hand. And his hand was underneath
natural
his body.
position, I
And
mean,
his hand was underneath his
Mr.
body.
Roboto, I mean, what are we doing?
So, yes, but definitely the Guilherme
When they
one.
took Guilherme
the
out,
Guilherme out.
was
I mean,
like, brother.
And he went. You know what? That was such an
been
obvious
a bad
foul that the ref should have just called. Forget about the penalty. Just call the foul, even if you put it outside.
Yeah.
Call something.
Well, that's what
But
confused
you
me.
don't see it. I mean, Chara just went
I agree.
full scissors, cut him out.
I agree. For me, I think that was the only thing that could have been a question was it in or out of the box? Because a foul it was.
Yeah.
I mean, there was no question whatsoever. Chara just wasn't in the mix, and he was like, well, you're not going to be in front of goal.
Yeah.
And even
just took him
Chara
out.
got up slowly like, this is a foul, and then was like, no whistle? Okay. I mean, that
Yeah,
was...
that's insane. So yeah, that was a great game. But look, going back to just your point of Bogusz maybe being the man of the match, 1 assist, 1 goal everywhere. I mean that assist that assist to Guilherme on the header, he did that a ton. I mean, he did that a ton. He was super aggressive going in there, and we just couldn't get heads in front of goal. I mean, but that's what we need. That header by Guilherme, I mean, killer. Look, I mean, whether people like it or don't like it, that guy is a killer.
Yeah.
That was perfect. Literally across his body. That was beautiful.
Ooh, and speaking of the Brazilians, sorry, I just realized we haven't even mentioned him one time.
Yes, Andrade.
Pipe Andrade. I mean, with the goal too.
He decided. Did you see Ben's press conference?
No, I haven't seen it.
He goes when they were asking him about Andrade and getting his goal, because Ben thought he had a good game, and he goes, "Well, what do you think about getting his goal?" And he goes, he reiterated. He goes, "No, look, man, he had a fantastic goal coming back. It was great. He was everywhere he needed to be." He goes, "But that goal, that's not what we want him to do." That's what he said. And he said something like, and when I saw him, he goes, "Oh no, don't take that shot. Don't take that shot."
You know that in practice he's missed 8 out of 10 of those.
Yeah, of course.
Hell yeah. But you know what?
But he took the shot.
Jogo bonito, Andrade. Jogo bonito.
But he took the shots. It's one of those things where you're like, well, shit. Okay, it worked.
God bless it. I mean, that
beautiful
was awesome.
shot. Just,
awesome.
I mean, it was nice.
He held his side really well.
Yeah, he did good.
Svitz, I think, played fantastic.
Svitz
played fantastic. Yeah. Again, Sammy, I want to give him a lot of praise. First time starting for us, at least that I recall at all.
First MLS start.
First MLS, okay, yeah. So definitely first time starting for us. He's given us a couple minutes, but
he did well.
Very serviceable.
He did well.
I mean, I have nothing bad to say about him. There was definitely in the beginning where we looked at each other and we're like, he just hasn't found himself. I get it. You're nervous. Yeah. It's your first run at the game. I would hope you didn't have nerves. And he didn't have nerves. We were like, he's a liability, but you could tell he was nervous.
Yeah.
Right? But I think he played fantastic. Excuse me. Holmes, he had to find himself a little bit as well. I think there's still a lack of understanding each other as players, positionally maybe, or I don't know what it is, but between him and Matty,
Bogusz,
there's still something there where they're not communicating well enough.
Yeah, the passes are not going both ways. The passes
even where they position themselves, they're either in each other's way or very not around each other. Where Matty and Guilherme is the opposite. They're very much just like they'll bounce off each other.
Matty and Guilherme seem to have found some
groove,
really big groove.
If Ponce can get his shit together, if we can
get Ponce in the same
triangle there, just them three.
Yeah.
With Jackie feeding him, with Holmes and Anali creating chaos on the outside. And Anali had a great game.
Yeah.
Anali
look, I mean, overall it was a great game. No quit. 10 men, and we were looking for that win no matter what. Guilherme didn't quit. Matty didn't quit. McGlynn was up. The entire squad, everybody was looking for this goal. That shows a lot of heart. Yeah. And I'm telling you, they were tired. I mean, even Herrera was tired.
Yeah.
Aliou at the end. Aliou. Aliou back.
Aliou
Are you kidding me?
That's true. We got to give the boys some praise. Welcome back,
Aliou. I mean, and he did what he needed to do. I mean, he was just there to.
I tell you what, I definitely know he wasn't expecting this was going to be the way he came back.
No, I don't think so. Well, Ben didn't expect it. Oh, another thing. Okay, we need to close it out. But what's his name? Oh my gosh, Linger.
Linger.
Playing right fullback. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah.
He was holding his own too.
I mean, that guy is now our plug and play now, huh?
I mean, he'll play. Fantastic. Look, I think the whole team did what they needed to do. I don't know that I have one player that I just would say you just need to shoot. Halter, please.
Halter with the injury.
Get better. Ben's press conference says not good. That's not good.
It's not great because he doesn't comment.
So, man, we really need another center back. Apparently, really bad.
Yeah, Carlos comes back though.
Carlos comes back, so that's
So
better.
does Bruzat.
But we are one injury away again from starting Roche, which
Which means no one behind.
no one behind.
And
Exactly.
means we need to go line of 4.
Yeah. So I don't. So
Yeah.
we need some help there because if Halter's gonna miss extended time, which sounds like he is, it's a groin injury.
Yeah.
And when the coach says not good, that's not good.
Yeah. And
So and he was crying. Like I have my little trusty binoculars where I
Yeah.
look because I want to look at the
Yeah.
players' faces. Like I want to see the exact. And he was crying on the field. He was crying on the way out to the locker room. He was crying. You know, players don't cry because something hurts.
he played fantastic in the middle.
He did really good.
I think he did a
And
fantastic job.
It's such a shame.
Yeah, I mean, and we'll see. We got to get ready for Dallas. They're a game ahead.
Dallas,
of us.
baby, we're gonna crush Dallas.
Yeah. Musa just got all of his goals out of the way, so he will not be making one.
Yep.
Their defense didn't look super impressive from the highlights I saw, so
Yep.
should be something we can take.
So my prediction
with.
for Dallas now I'm recalibrating things because Bogusz has found.
Yeah, we're fine. We're
so-
definitely, and I could see that there's still more,
Yeah.
which is super exciting.
So we're gonna beat Dallas 6-0. Hat trick from Guilherme, hat trick from Bogusz.
Matt Erme, we're team.
And
Matt Erme.
then McGlynn's gonna score one and Ponce's gonna score one.
Gilgoose. I'm not sure if I like Matt Erme or Gilgoose more. Gilgoose. I think I like Gilgoose.
Gilgoose.
Hell yeah.
Gilgoose.
Hashtag
Hat trick.
Gilgoose.
There you go. Hashtag Gilgoose. All right, guys. We'll see you all at the game and after the game.
To 007 having a very boring game next week.
Yes. See y'all.
Cheers,
Peace.
cheers.